Two teams are set to do battle. There's still a lot of warm air out there for tonight's battle between the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Clemson Tigers. Welcome to the start of the college football weekend. Brad Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit with you, and they are definitely ready to play some football down there.
Clemson has stressed all week that the defense will have to make plays if they're going to win this game. Well, they have one of the best safeties out there. If it's the plays they need, they'll get it from him and get the win.
Well, we're just about ready. Let's join in on the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Wake Forest is getting fired up down there as they get ready to boot this opening kickoff. And this game is now underway. They'll bring him down at the 30-yard line. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Finds the junior. He's tackled at the 44-yard line.
Great play fake by this young man to keep the zone coverage honest. He throws him just long enough to find his man for a well-executed 1st and 10.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. And they make the stop at the 45-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. And it's knocked away.
That's just a great defensive play.
It won't look like much in the stat book, but that's getting the job done.
3rd down now, and they need to get it inside the 46. They'll work from the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws it out right to the running back. Brought down around the 46-yard line. Wow, a long game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, the offense hurt themselves by digging themselves into a hole on 1st and 2nd down, so the defense didn't really have to put too much thought in how to defend on that 3rd down.
Those 3rd and long plays are always tricky. The quarterback did a good job there of not forcing the ball and causing an interception.
This drive will start at the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Tailback brought down for a loss.
They got great run support from the safety position on that one.
He had his eyes in the backfield that whole play. Great anticipation to stuff him for a loss.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Can't find anyone open. Catches it, and he's looking for more. And down he goes at the 49-yard line. A decent pickup that time.
And see, guys, that's when this offense is at their best. If they can connect on these intermediate patterns, they'll allow them to be a lot more creative on offense.
Chucks it deep down the right side. He's picked it off. This time it's the safety.
This safety always seems to be in the right place at the right time. It's no surprise that he comes up with the interception here.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 19. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Hands it off. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
Instead of running around the defenders, he ran right into them.
I don't think it mattered if he ran left or right or over the top. They just lost the battle up front.
There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. Dumps it out left to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds right around the 32-yard line. Decent yardage on the screenplay.
The quarterback there sets this thing up perfectly. He allowed the play to develop, which is exactly what you have to do to make this play work.
Lee, you're right, and if they can continue to mix up their play calling, they'll keep this defense on their heels all day.
Complete. Brought down in the open field. They pick up 2 on the pass play.
Yep, That was a very short gain, but it really hurts this senior receiver's yards per catch average.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. He's got to throw it in a hurry. He's taken down at the 43-yard line.
Look at that big guy go. This guy will block you the entire game and then make a huge catch when you're not looking.
And we got a new man in there, running back. They'll give it off here. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. And they pick up 9 there. It's 2nd and 1. 4 wide. Throws to the receiver, incomplete.
The intended receiver on the play.
Here's the 8th play of the series. From the gun. Looks to his back, and he's got him again.
Coach, that's a first down.
A good-looking first down, too. They might want to run that one again in a couple plays. He had some options out there.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Got it, and brought down immediately.
It could be that the offensive coordinator is trying to lure the secondary in to play more press coverage. And then they'll try to take advantage by going deep. Those safeties better be ready.
Good play by the senior corner to make a tackle before he can go anywhere after the catch.
And they make the stop at the 24.
This isn't a great example, but I'll tell you something. This kid is really getting better at running his routes, which is truly an underrated quality these days.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Fires it out. Big play, and it's 1st and goal.
They brought the middle linebacker on a blitz, and the quarterback got the ball out of his hands in time for a first down.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. He can't get away with a stiff arm, and he's tackled. Maybe a yard on that completion.
That play was covered very well. The tight end was lucky he got any yards at all.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. End zone, touchdown.
The guys in the secondary need to figure out how to stop this passing attack, or they're in for a tough time.
Yeah, I agree, Coach. Not only that, this defensive line has got to get more pressure on the quarterback.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Clemson to kick. He sends it downfield. And down he goes at the 32. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
This defense has stepped up to the challenge so far, but there is a long way to go, Kurt.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to keep this offense too quiet, just as long as they can avoid these turnovers.
They'll give it off here. He's tackled around the 40-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry. They line up in the jumbo set. Give to the back and hit hard for a loss. Loss of 3.
Oh, man. He'll feel that one in the morning.
That's called making a statement. When you get into the backfield like that and put somebody on their back, it really sends a message.
Now he's scrambling. Rolling out to the left side. Tackle at the 45. Not too bad a pass there.
No, not at all. That time he puts enough air under this thing to fill that big blimp up there. But somehow it came down on target, and he got a nice little gain out of it.
This game's already shaping up to be a good one as we head to the second quarter. Our score here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Clemson, 7. Wake Forest, nothing. First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 45. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. He'll get it again. Tackle made around the 46-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. Blue is in the shotgun. 4 receivers split out. He's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Couldn't shake free from a nice tackle there.
This is a nice run for the first down by this quarterback.
It's 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Hands off to the right and is brought down in the backfield. Drop back a yard.
1 yard loss.
It's 2nd and 11. Ball on the 36. They line up in the shotgun. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Number 14, the intended receiver on the play.
3rd down now, and they need to get it to the 25. Blue is in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Scrambling around. Tries to fit it in there, but it's picked off. And the defense just picked up their 2nd interception of the half.
These guys have showed up to play today, Coach.
Yeah, they really seem to have this quarterback figured out. He hasn't been too successful today.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's pushed out of bounds at the 27. That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yep, there's no way a linebacker has any chance of catching this guy.
Catches it, and he's looking for more. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. And they make the stop at the 12. They move the sticks after another first down.
Impressive drive by this offense so far. I really like what they're doing by keeping this defense on their heels and moving the ball downfield.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Batted away.
Boy, that was a good defensive effort there.
The ball was there, but the defender beat the receiver to it. Nice play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. With the pass, incomplete. Boy, would he like to have that one back.
Yeah, you're right. This offense relies so much on timing, and as you saw there, when their timing gets knocked off, they have a tough time connecting on plays like this.
He's looking to pass. Almost intercepted. And that makes it 4th down.
Boy, great defense on that play. They were expecting the pass, and they defended it very well by getting a hand in there to break up the play.
And the field goal is good. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Clemson lines up for the kickoff. Kicks off. He's to the 10. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
They better put some points on the board here, Kirk. Otherwise, the floodgates might be opening soon.
Well, they could start by just not turning the ball over here, Kirk.
Takes it right and brought down right away. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his head might be still ringing a little bit.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He might not be able to get the pass off.
What a hit. That was like a truck taken on a bicycle. He really got him good on that one.
Yeah, that was something else. What a hit.
It's 3rd and long. Ball on the 22-yard line. From the gun. Blue steps back to pass. Drops it. That'll bring up 4th down.
4th down, and let me say one thing. This defense was up to the task that time in shutting down the pass play.
Yeah, they shut it down, and they got the 3 and out they were looking for.
He really got a hold of that one. Signals for a fair catch. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. 1st down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 30. They come out with 4 wide out. Grabs it and hammered right there. And he didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Rose falling back and got his man. They're stopped 2 yards behind the line.
Pretty good stand there. They weren't fooled at all by the offensive play call.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 30. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Looks to pass. Fires right side. Got his tailback. It's going to be 4th and inches after that long pickup on 3rd down.
Well, what a throw by the quarterback. Almost equally excellent catch by the receiver, but the defense topped them both by coming up with a stop.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. He'll take this one from the 10. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. The offense will be hoping for a little more success than they had the last time out. Blue lines up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Looking to throw. Got it. And he goes down quickly. They rolled the pocket left, and the quarterback made a nice completion there.
They only gained about 4 yards on that play, but they're still moving the ball forward.
Scrambling around. Knocked out of bounds around the 24-yard line.
That just wasn't a very successful running play there, Coach.
Yeah, no kidding. Give me the ball. I can give a better effort than that.
I know, Coach, and I guarantee that you'd have a lot more enthusiasm than that guy, too.
Now he tries to buy some time. Decides to slide. And that brings up 4th down.
Great stop by the defense. They played with tremendous character on those downs.
It's 4th down. They come out in a punt formation. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He's out to the 30. He goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, he got a nice chunk of yardage on that return.
I'll say he was moving out.
They'll go to work at the 42. 1st and 10. The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Slings it. There's a player shaken up on the play. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 47. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. And they push him out at the 41. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
And that one will move them a little closer to the sticks. Nice 6-yard gain.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Passes to the left, and it's going the other way. That INT puts them in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big MO mode on their side.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's scrambling. Runs with it, and he's got room. Diving for extra yardage. Blue picks up about 7 yards on the scramble. It's 2nd and 3. Ball on the 43-yard line. 4 wide. Back to pass. Going long. This one is batted away. And a good defensive play.
You got to give this corner a lot of credit. He continued to give great effort on the deep pattern, got just enough in the way of the receiver to knock it down.
One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. We're halfway through, and it's been a good one. Our score here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Clemson, 10. Wake Forest, nothing. Clemson is set to kick this ball off, and we're just about set to get the second half started. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 30. They come out in a goal line set. He's tackled at the 35. They get about 5 yards from the halfback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on their own 35. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. He's scrambling. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Out of bounds at the 49. Well, guys, he's scrambling around out there, and they're having a lot of trouble bringing him down.
Hey, the secondary did their job in coverage, but they just couldn't contain the quarterback.
That's no easy task either, Coach. This guy had some pretty good feet, as we saw on that play.
They'll bring him down at about the 47-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Nice play by the sophomore corner to make that tackle there.
When a defense has help and run support from their corners, it takes a lot of pressure off the linebackers and safeties. Great play.
And it's intercepted. We've got a 1st and 10. The defensive back's moving in closer, and we've got some fresh legs in there at tailback. Caught and a big hit. He's stopped in his tracks. 6-yard pickup.
All it takes is a second on these play-action fakes to get the defense out of position. And that's how this tight end was able to get open and pick up some yards.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss. They'll line up just in front of their own end zone. Ball on their own 3. They come out with 3 wide receivers. And they make the stop at the 15-yard line. Nice pass, but not enough for the first down, and that's going to bring up 4.
I know, yeah, but nice pass and catch. But when you don't convert the first down, it's not as nice as you'd like.
Boy, that's a tricky 3rd and long. The defense is very fortunate to prevent the first down.
He really got a hold of that one. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
Lucky 95! Lucky 95!
They come out in a goal line set. They give to the tailback. Tackle made at the 45. They'll get 9 yards on the play.
What sprung this play was some pretty good blocking up front. They read the blitz and picked it up nicely.
Looks like someone was called for holding.
Holding. On the offense.
He didn't even try to hide it there. That was a blatant holding call.
They'll call that every time.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he's scrambling. Complete. He's got room. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 19. The defense came with a blitz that time.
Yeah, but when you blitz a quarterback that is smart as this guy, you got to blitz him late. And you got to change your defense late. Right, Kirk?
That's exactly right. Let's see if they begin to pick up what we're seeing here. Just a little bit of a cat and mouse game out there.
This will be the first snap inside the 20 today. Run, right side. He's tackled at about the 15-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. They come out with 4 wide out. Throws complete. He's got room to work. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, let me tell you the reason why this play worked. The defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and he made them pay right there.
And he's taken down right around the 2-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. Second down, goal to go. They've got their goal line sets on the field. This might be a good time for play action. Looking for Pater. Found it. Touchdown. He followed his blocks and rammed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, the back needs to give credit to that offensive line for that one. They created the space for him to run through.
Here, guys, both teams are in their goal line sets, and it's hard to stop any offense when they're that close to the goal line.
And he converts the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Wake Forest ready to kick this one off. Kicks it away. Tackle at the 32. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. This drive will start at the 32-yard line. One-man backfield. Got it to the senior.
I'm curious to see if they continue to throw the football. They might try and mix it up a little bit. Then again, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 37-yard line. They line up in a double tight set. Straight run, nothing going on there. The back gets 3 on the carry.
And that was the freshman corner that got in there and made that tackle.
This young man has so much promise. He's a great cover corner, and like we saw right there, he can tackle too.
Catches it, and he's looking for more. He's brought down in the open field.
I'll tell you what, this defensive coordinator is not afraid to send the house. He brought every linebacker, and the quarterback was still able to convert the first down.
He'll keep it on the ground again. He makes it out to maybe the 49-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Give credit for that tackle to the safety. He did a good job of stepping up into run support.
From the gun. Back to pass. Looks left, finding his tailback. He couldn't shake that tackle. The D sniffs out the screen pass and holds him to a short gain.
Contain, contain, contain. That's the only way you can shut down a guy with 4.2 speed.
That's right, Kirk. The defense stuck him early and gave him no room to work with. And you know what? It's a good thing they played it as well as they did, because there's just no way you could take the angle on this guy when he hits the sideline. Oh, man, they had him good there. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
The running back really sold the run well that time. That allowed for the quarterback to get the ball downfield for a decent gain.
They go with a run, and he breaks it out of the open. Brought down at the 32. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards. A great game so far, and it looks like it'll be decided in the 4th. Our score here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Clemson 10, Wake Forest 7. And they might be coming with a blitz here. They're showing blitz. handoff, and he's met in the backfield.
Not a very successful run that time, Coach.
Did you see his explosion off the defensive line? Woohoo! It seemed like he was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
He just timed the snap count there. It really made a nice play.
They come out with 4 wide out. And down he goes, right around the 20. How many times can these guys get it on 3rd down?
Hey, they're putting together a heck of a drive, and those are the kinds of plays that will eventually get you in the end zone.
This quarterback has such confidence in his receivers that I don't think he cares what down it is. They're going to make the play for him.
Fires quickly, and he's got his man. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
That's one of the things that can happen if the defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're flying right at you.
The pass ball's incomplete. Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd down. They'll try to get it in from the 5-yard line. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Looks to pass. Got his tight end touchdown. How about the tight end? This guy can play some football.
You bet he can. He's such an all-around player. He's just as good at blocking as he is at catching the football.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. Here's the kick. At the 30. Tackle at the 33-yard line. Guys, what do you think about this situation?
Now is when you have to get the ball to your impact players. Down 2 possessions. If these guys wait any longer to step up, it's going to be too late.
And they do have time to get 2 scores, but they have to get on the board on this possession.
They'll go to work at the 33. We've got a 1st and 10. The quarterback had a tough time with a blitz on that one.
With this guy, you can't let him stand back there and have too much time to throw the ball. You've got to get a hand in his face.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
He got a lot of air under that pass, and it gave the defender time to come over and make a play.
And that kid read the play all the way.
Buffalo!
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Blue steps back to pass. Nice catch, 1st down, and he's knocked out.
Makes the reception. 19-yard gain on the play.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48. They'll work from the shotgun. He's on the run. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Tackle right around the 30.
Quarterbacks who can run the football really change your entire defensive game plan.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Scrambling around. Going deep. Lays it out there. Goes to the end zone, and he's got the halfback. Touchdown. Guys, how fast is this kid?
Well, it's pretty simple. You can see it right there. Nobody on the field can stay with him.
This field, I don't think anybody in the country can keep up with this guy. He's out there playing catch me if you can.
Here's the extra point to draw within 3 points. And he hits the PAT. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, the score is Clemson 17, Wake Forest 14. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He sends it off. He's to the 10. Tackle made at the 28. So, fellas, what's your attitude at this point in this game?
Here's what I think, Kirk. Keep the ball on the ground, but avoid turnovers.
Yeah, they do not want to give this ball back to the other team again because they've shown that they can get it into the end zone. So they need some 1st downs to preserve this lead.
Runs left and can't get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm curious to see if they have the guts to go to the ground again after that play.
I'd say go for it. Give this running back a chance to get in a rhythm.
That's a good point, Coach. Only if they can get some positive yards.
Back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Little screen pass. Brought down at the 31. Nice pass there, and the quarterback was under a lot of pressure from the defense.
That's a good completion. They didn't get the first down, but they picked up about 7 yards.
Third down and 7. Ball on the 31. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. Big hit. He's going to lose yardage.
There's nothing better for a defense's mindset than to get a 3 and out. I mean, a turnover, of course, is a positive play, and a coach will take that any day of the week. But to know you've stopped the best their offense has to offer for 3 straight plays, that's a confidence builder.
It's 4th down, and they're ready to punt this one away. Clemson has a 3-point lead. Booming kick. He's to the 40. He makes it to the 45-yard line.
This game's in the hands of the quarterback. You know how I feel. I certainly wouldn't want to leave this one up to the kicker.
You're absolutely right, Kirk. They should try to get this ball into the end zone. Forget about playing for overtime.
It's now make it or break it time for this offense. They can make up the deficit right here. They go to the back, and he's hit immediately in the backfield.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
Lee, you're right. Poor halfback, he had nowhere to go.
It's second down and 11 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Got it. And he goes down quickly.
Let's see if this coaching staff sticks with the short passing game, or if they decide to open it up a bit more.
42-yard line.
Third down, and they need to get it down to the 35. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Blue, back to pass. And he's taken down at the 32.
Another solid play by this wide receiver. They may just go right back at him.
And why not? Nobody's really covering him.
First and 10. Ball on the 32. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's going to go for the home run. Swatted away. The ball got knocked down by the cornerback.
Wow, that kid was on him like white on rice. Peanut butter on jelly, like flies on...
Easy, Scooter. Take it easy. There are kids out there watching this game.
He's on the run. He dives, and he'll be marked down. Well, they didn't get the first down, but it was still a pretty good run by the quarterback.
He made a good decision to take off there.
Hey, some quarterbacks would have tried to throw the football into coverage, but he did the right thing. Just run it.
Tackle at the 23, and they'll still be a little short of the first down line.
Well, they get some positive yards, but this defensive line really busted through and broke that play up.
Yep, great play by the defense to step up and force the 4th down.
The kick is up. He got it.
Good snap, good hold, and great kick to tie the game up.
This game seems to get better and better with every play, Coach. These guys are really leaving it all out on the field tonight.
But they better save something because we may have overtime coming up here in a minute.
They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. The defense opens up the umbrella. They're packed in tight on the line. On the ground with the tailback. We're going to overtime. That'll do it for regulation, and we are going to settle this one in overtime.
The score is tied.
Some of the folks at home may not know how college overtime works, so I'm going to run down the rules for you. Each team will get the ball at the 25-yard line with a chance to score. If the game is still tied after both teams have had the ball once, we'll do it all over again.
And remember, if this goes past double overtime, each team must go for 2 if they score a touchdown. No more extra points.
Two tight ends here. He's tackled at the 21-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Second and 6. Ball on the 21. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Makes it out to about the 13.
On defense, it's all about instincts. It didn't look like their instincts worked too well on that play.
You're right, Lee. There was a lot of running room there.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Here's the throw, and I don't think he got anything on that. And he got stopped before he even got started on that thing.
That defense had their eyes on that kid the entire time. Whoa.
It was a safe call on first down. You never know when someone's going to break loose and make a play.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. And down he goes, right around the 14-yard line. The defensive end came through to put him away.
Nice job of utilizing his athletic ability to get in there and then make a sure tackle.
Third and 11 here. Ball on the 14. And this place is rocking. And they motion a guy to the right. And he's taken down at the 6. Nice pass, but not enough for the first down, and that's going to bring up 4.
I know, yeah, but nice pass and catch. But when you don't convert the first down, it's not as nice as you'd like.
It's a great stand on that set of downs by this defense. They gave the quarterback the underneath throw, but wouldn't let the receiver get to the sticks. Nice job.
The kicker does his job, but now it's up to the defense. They're going to have to stand up and make a big stop.
This is very nerve-wracking for both teams because now anything can happen on this second series of overtime.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25. They line up in the jumbo set. And he has it on the corner. Now it's 1st and goal as he's knocked out after a nice gain. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. They go with a run, and he's brought down in the backfield.
I'm going to bet this running back is getting frustrated. You know he wants to be able to get into some open space. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get the chance there.
He's on the run. He's tackled at the 1. Blue gains about 5 yards on the scramble out of the pocket. Big 3rd and goal. Can the defense stop him? They're packed in tight on the line. He takes it in for the win. What a finish. It's over, folks. It's over. Have we seen it all or what?
I can't believe it, Brad. I'm speechless right now, guys. I don't know if it was the amazing display of 4th down heroics we just saw or if it was the decision not to bring out the field goal team. Whatever it was, it has me for a loss of words right now.
I hear you, Kirk, but you know what? That was probably the most confident way you could possibly win a football game. Those guys deserve to win this game today. In all of my years, that has to be one of the top 10 courageous play calls I've ever seen. Unbelievable.
Kirk, as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your thoughts on this one?
Well, guys, I really enjoyed watching these two teams play their hearts out in this game. Clemson has got to be disappointed with this outcome, but they did show great sportsmanship in the loss. This football program is a class act.
Well, thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 09. For Lee, Kirk, and everyone here at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, and we'll